Hello friends, I am an aptitude trainer from the Department of Career Planning and Development, Chandigarh University. The topic that we have started today, that is remainders, and in this chapter what we need to understood that the very first thing, that is the remainder theorem we have. In this remainder theorem, the first thing that is we have an equation that is dividend is equals to quotient multiplied by divisor plus remainder. This is the very simple thing we have. If we just trying to understand the same thing by using an example, like say if 5 is divided by 2, then we have 2 as a quotient and here we have 1 as a remainder. So what we can say, this 5 which is dividend, so we can say 5 is equals to quotient, that is 2, multiplied by divisor, that is 2 as well, plus remainder, that is 1. So this way we can understand the remainder theorem that what we have. Dividend is equals to quotient multiplied by divisor plus remainder. So this thing we have. So now about this remainder theorem, there are a few important points that we need to understood. The very first thing, the remainder is always less than the divisor. It means the remainder that we have here, the remainder we can say the one value, it is always less than this divisor, that is 2 we have. So the basic idea is this, that is remainder is always less than the divisor. And now the next thing what we need to understood, that if remainder is 0, then divisor is also called the factor of the dividend. Like say if we just divide 4 by 2, then we can say 2 to the 4, here we have remainder 0, that we can say 2 is one of the factor for the value 4. Hence we can say 2 is the factor of 4. So this thing we have, whenever the remainder is 0, the number is said to be, or the divisor is said to be, the factor of the dividend. Here we have the example, like if what's the remainder we have, if we divide 24 by 5, obviously 5 for the 20, then rest of the value 4 we have, that is considered as the remainder. And in the other sense, that is remainder obtained by 8, mean when 8 is divided by 5, that is 5 on the 5, 3 is remaining, that is called the remainder we have for this. Now this is the basic remainder theorem we have. Now we need to understand the concept of negative remainder as well. Now what do you understand by the negative remainder? Now if a is divided by b and a is less than b, suppose we need to divide the two values which where a is less than b, then a itself is the remainder. Now how we can say, suppose 3 divided by 5, so what is the remainder? In this case 3 is the remainder itself, where we can have the example like this, mean as I said, if 3 is divided by 5, 3 is the remainder. Or what we can say, in this case the difference of the two values like 3 and 5, here we have, if 3 is divided by 5, then the difference between 3, that is 3 minus 5, we can say, that is minus 2. It is the negative remainder we have. So whether we can take the positive remainder or the negative remainder, if we consider the positive remainder, the number itself is the remainder, and if we need to have the negative remainder, that is the difference between the numerator by the denominator, that is minus 2 we have. So now after that we need to understand the concept of Fermit theorem. Now what Fermit theorem is? Now the very first concept about the Fermit theorem, that if a power b is divided by b, and then the remainder we can say a itself, but the condition for both the things, the first, that is a power b divided by b, remainder is a, and a power b minus a divided by b, that is remainder is 1. But the thing is a and b must be co-prime numbers. What does it mean by the co-prime number? Mean their HCF should be 1. Let's say two number, we know 13 and 19. 13 and 19 are the co-prime numbers, they have their HCF as 1. So what we can say, if 13 power 19 divided by 19, now we need to check what are remainder. So remainder is 13 itself, because these two are the co-prime value, and 13 power 19 divided by 19, we can say the power and the denominator is same. This is the example for the first that we have. Or we can say the remainder of 31 power 63 divided by 63 is 31, because 31 and 63 are the co-prime numbers. With the second thing what we have, a power b minus 1 divided by b. Now if we say here we have 13 power 18 divided by 19, then the remainder is 1, because on numerator, on what power we have, that is 19 minus 1, and 13 and 19 both are the co-prime number. Another example we have the same, like remainder when 32 power 42 divided by 43 is 1, because the power is nothing, just 43 minus 1. Now on the basis of that, we have certain question that we need to answer. So now the first question that we have, find the remainder when 82 power 40 is divided by 41. Now just pause the video and try to solve this question by your own. Now the solution for this question is that 82 is the multiple of 41. That means if 82 divided by 41, the remainder we have is 0, and 0 power 41 is 0. Hence the answer of this question is option number A. Now here we have question number 2, that is find the remainder when 39 power 40 is divided by 40. What we need to do, that is 39 power 40. We can say if we divide 39 by 40, remainder we have as minus 1, and minus 1 power 40 what we have? Minus 1 power 40 is plus 1, that is 1 is option number B is the right answer for this question. Now on the other hand, what we have? Here we have the question that find the remainder when 9 power 101 divided by 8. Now in this question what we need to do? Again in the same manner, you can firstly try it by your own and then see if we divide 9 by 8, remainder is 1, and 1 power 101, that makes us 1, gives the answer, that is option number, yes exactly, option number B is the right one for this. Now in the next question what we have? The next question, 9 power 101 divided by 101. Here the power and the base both are same, and 9 and 101 is the, yes, co-prime numbers, because 9 and 101 has their SCF as 1. So here what thing we have? Whenever this thing we have, so as per the Fermit theorem, answer is option number B, that is 9. So friends, here we have the next question. This question is very interesting and very important, and here we need to understand the one more concept about remainder, that is find the remainder when 10 power 1, 10 power 2, 10 power 3, 10 power 4, 10 power 5, so on till 10 power 99 is divided by 6. So here what we need to understand, that is just try to solve it for few numbers, that is 10 power 1, that is 10, and if 10 divided by 6, remainder we have as 4, whereas 10 power 2, that is 100, 100 divided by 6, again remainder is 4, 10 power 3, that is 1000, 1000 divided by 6, again remainder is 4. It means if we divide all the values individually, we have remainder 4 for all the numbers, and if we add like 4 plus 4 plus 4 till 99th value, as here we have total 99 values for 10, then what we need to do, we just need to add this value in 4 99 times, that we may have the answer as 4 into 99, that gives the value as 396, and if 396 divided by 6, it's completely cut it down, and here we have remainder as 0. Hence the answer for this question is option number A. Now the next question, again it is also very important question we have. What is the remainder when 3 power 81 is divided by 21? Here what we need to do, 3 power 81 divided by 28. Now how to solve this expression? I mean, if I simply say 3 power 3 by 28, the remainder is minus 3 power 81. That's somewhere quite difficult for us. So what we can do, we can write this 3 power 27, denominator is 28. Now what we are doing, we just break this 81 as a multiple of 3 into 27. Hence this value becomes 27 power 27 divided by 28. Now we have two concepts to solve this question. The very first that I give under Fermit theorem, where a power b divided by a power b minus a, that is a power b minus 1 divided by b, where a and b are the co-prime numbers. This can also be used, or what we can say, if 27 divided by 28, remainder is minus 1, and minus 1 power 27, that is minus 1, we have the answer. Answer is option number B. Or what we can say, in this case when a and b are the co-prime number, remainder is 27, and we know if the remainder is 27, so that also can be written in the form of negative. So answer can be, that is 27 minus 28, that is minus 1. In both the sense we can have the answer. So what we can say, the solution for this question is either 27, that is a positive remainder, or minus 1 as the negative remainder. So both the answers are right as per the given option. Option number B is the right answer for this question. And last, that's what we have. Here we need to find in this question what is the remainder when 13 power 18 is divided by 19? So here what we need to do, that is 13 power 18 divided by 19, and 18 what we have, that is 19 minus 1, and whenever the both number are co-prime, here 13 and 19 are co-prime numbers as their HCF is 1. Hence the answer for this question is 1. Option number B we have. Now friend, it is all about the remainder theorem that we have. We are considering the negative remainder as well here and the Fermit theorem. So friend, thank you so much for watching this part. Have a great day. Bye bye and take care.